Hey guys, Mike here with Marmalade Outdoors, and I wanted to show you a really quick hack that I don't know that I thought of it. I don't know if my buddy Brad told me, but I learned it somewhere. I don't see it on trail a lot, but I think it's going to be a more popular thing. And that is when you have a trekking pole tent, it doesn't work very well, or if at all, with tents that have poles. But if you have a trekking pole tent and you're in an area like where I live in San Diego, when I get out on the PCT, I get out there locally a lot. There are rodents, rats, things like that, but really along the whole PCT, let's say, or a lot of these trails there are. And I do use an op sack, which is a plastic. It looks like basically a big, giant Ziploc bag that's heavy duty, and it's an odorless bag. So I put all my food in that, and then I put it in my food bag. Let me show you right here. And that's what it looks like right here. So I generally I used to always leave it in my tent, but I have had mice chew through my tent and through my backpack to get something in my waist belt, so they can smell it. But in that case, it wasn't in an op sack where it was odorless. But I have a solution that if you have a trekking pole tent, you could do to get your food off the ground and out of reach of the varmints. So I'll show you first. You basically just need a carabiner of any type. I have really small ones, and in this case, on the way this is, the loop end of my trekking pole is on top. So I just put this on there. It's hard to do this live. And then you just take this bag, and it's pretty obvious, but let's do it anyway. This, put it on the carabiner, and boom. This is off the ground. They can't get it. They can't crawl up some of this stuff. And then basically what I like about this too is I can do this, zip this up, and it's on the outside of my tent, not in my way, not taking up space, but underneath the vestibule. That's kind of secondary, though. I wanted to show you, but I do this with my backpack. So I brought my backpack with me for this video. Here it is. This is a Z-Pack Arcol Ultra 50 liter. And so there are times when I do have maybe if I'm not required to have a bear can, I do have like noon tablets in my waist belt pocket here. Or maybe the ground's wet, it's raining, it's muddy, and I don't want to put my stuff outside the tent, and also with varmints there. I'll hang it up here, and I'll show you how I do it. It's much bigger, of course, than my food bag, but I want to show you how I do it. So I use this loop here, up here. There we go. And you can put your food in here if you want. Part of the reason is I also, once I said it before, I have op sacks, so I have the food in odorless bags. The main thing is if you put this through here and put this on the outside of your tent like this, you can zip this up like this. The only thing is that these waist belts are touching the ground, so animals can crawl up that. So usually what I do is I'll buckle my waist belt no matter what kind of pack you have, and then I tie it off to one of these straps I have here. I'll tie it off like this. I'm not going to do it because it just takes time, but I'll tie it off like this so there's nothing touching the ground. You can see that's quite a bit off the ground. This way nobody can get anything in there unless it's a bear or something. But this is under the vestibule, so it's not getting wet if it rains, but it's on the outside of your tent, so it saves you a lot of space. Just like that. All right, guys, I hope that helps you. If you're not doing it, let me know if you already do this or if you're going to try it. I'd love to know that. I said in one of my other videos that you probably can do this or the food bag with regular tents that have the normal pole system, as long as you don't have a lot of days of food and it's not super heavy. If you have a lot of your stuff out of your backpack and it's pretty much empty, you can hang it like this just to get it out of your... A lot of people that have one-person tents just don't have much space, so it's to get it out of there. But yeah, keep it in mind. Let me know if you do it or if you're going to try it. I'd love to know it, and I hope that helps. And please consider subscribing if you can, hitting the like button, hitting the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I have a video. There's ways to support the channel below in the description box. Also, please consider subscribing to my new channel. I'm going to put the link down below. Depending on whether I have a video post or not. Right now, I don't have any videos, so I don't think you can search it. It won't come up. But I'll put the link down below in my description box. It will really help me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can start monetizing. It's called Live, Drive, Thrive. The link is down below, and it's about people that live. It's doing videos of tours of people anywhere from small little Prius all the way up to the biggest rig there is, and everything in between. So nomadic life, how people are living, who they are, and why they do it, and how long they've been doing it. So that's it. Thanks a lot. See you down the road. Bye.